This will take us, or bring us back to Lagos from London.
Yeah.
All right, so let's come to Lagos to witness the Badagry Diaspora Festival.
Yes, it was a historic one, a warm reception for the Africans in diaspora who have traced their route back to Nigeria, and they were received in a warm reception.
All right, so we'll now see how that all played out. Enjoy it.
The ancient town of Badagry, on the outskirts of Lagos State, southwest Nigeria, is known for its historic significance in many ways. Apart from being a border town between Nigeria and Benin Republic, its historic importance to Nigeria and indeed Africa resonates amongst many as a transit point during the dark period of the slave trade many centuries ago. There are many antiques in the modern Badagry that represent objects of those dark days, which now serve as cultural reminders and some sort of tourism attractions that bring people to the town. One of the many attractions is the festivals that are held every year to celebrate the emancipation of the black race, especially those whose ancient paths crossed through the sands and shores of Badagry. One of such is the Badagry Diaspora Festival. This is particularly unique as it's the first diaspora gathering that will involve other African countries.
You find a lot of Africans in the diaspora. They want to reconnect back to their roots. They want to know where they're coming from. They're doing their DNA and saying that, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Senegal, I'm from this and that. So Nigeria, should take the lead in opening that door for them. So this year's festival introduced what you call the Door of Return. And it's instructive because here in Badagry, they were taking away our slaves to the point of no return. So you're going to see them come back through a door of return, which is symbolic, which is emotional, and which is also very significant. Africans in Africa, with Africans in diaspora, need to work together for the growth and development of Africa. And this is a people-to-people thing. It's not a government thing. You see the people, you see the passion they have for Africa. You see they have the passion for our people, how they've been connecting and talking about what they want to do in Africa. They're not asking for anything. They're saying, this is where we're taking away our slaves. We want to come back and do something. We want to come back and, the destiny of Africa is in the hands of Africans.
This year's Badagry Diaspora Festival is to mark the International Day for the Emancipation of Slavery. It's a huge event as the community came out ready to welcome Africans in diaspora from Brazil, Jamaica and the Americas who have decided to trace their ancestral roots. Here they come, finding their way back to their motherland. Historically, this spot used to be regarded as a point of no return by the slave merchants. It is the point where captives say goodbye to their continent in chains and shackles. But not anymore. It's now known as a door of return and has been thrown wide open to welcome many diasporans who have linked their heritage to Nigeria, coming home to an elaborate reception. They were later received by the Accra of Badagry.
Okay, here he comes, all the way from Jamaica. All the way from Jamaica. Our brother, Timothy McPherson Jr.
Diasporians all over the world, and as you know, we're millions all over the world. They want to come home. They want to contribute to the development of Africa. They just don't know what to do or how to do it. And our little mission has been able to kind of help facilitate that. One of the things that I really want to stress is that diasporians don't want to feel that you only want us to come home for investment. We want to come home as family members. And that's one of the things that Ghana has done very well in terms of embracing us, in terms of giving us citizenship, in terms of giving us land, and really, really showing in a real way that they want us and they respect and they appreciate who we are as their kids, as their relatives.
Africa is lagging behind on this. Not because we don't have diasporans, we have millions of them. But we are saying, let's find a way of linking up with them because a lot of them are just dying to come see what they can do in helping the development. Now, you cannot have sessions and meetings every day about slavery and all. What we want to do is develop Africa. Not keep reminding ourselves of slavery and all that. It's happened. We want to move forward.
When you put together the full number of Africans or diaspora of African descent, we would be larger than the continent of Africa in numbers, larger than the number here on this whole continent. That's how many we are. And has already been said, many people want to return home because they know that they have so much to give. They have acquired skills, some of them. Some have acquired additional skills, knowledge. And really, people want to come back. They're not a threat. They would be a benefit if they were used strategically. And any organization such as the African Union that has seen the strategic need for them and to use them wisely will do so only to their benefit.
This is our time, and we're here to help amplify that message. That's why we're here at this festival. That's why we've also supported and promoted and been a part of the Panafest, initiated in Ghana throughout all these years. We're amplifying this message. We're sending it out to the whole world, to every member of the African family, that this is our time. Africa's our time. Africa has suffered because of the separation of the African family. The regathering of the African family initiates Africa's return and Africa's rise. That's why we're here.
Later on, a well-deserved dinner was held. There were other side attractions to make the evening worth every moment. Nigerian artist Zaki Azay was in the building to get everyone in the groove.
Okay, let's do our leg like this now. One.
To round off the event, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Foreign Relations and Diaspora, Honorable Badagry Diaspora, presented souvenirs to the people in diaspora who just returned. A great reunion for these ones who are excited to have finally found their ancestral root, and they say they are indeed ready to contribute positively to the growth and development of Nigeria.